Okay. I know in a previous segment we talked a little bit about this, but I wanted to go more in depth because Suge did an interview and he spoke about something that I had never heard, and I wanted to see if you had heard this before. He mentioned that Jimmy Iovine and Interscope offered him $700 million to purchase Death Row, and that he said no, he didn't want to do it, and he alluded to the fact that they took it from him, and that Snoop and Harry O do not own Death Row right now, that Jimmy Iovine owns it.
Never heard the part about Iovine on the Death Row. I always heard of another company, but the guy that I believe owns Death Row did leave Apple, which would make a lot of sense. The black guy, well, anyway, that guy did leave Apple Music, where Jimmy has a lot of juice at. So, man, I tell you, I should be knowing stuff. He be talking to a lot more people than I do. And so, even from jail. So if he's saying something like that, there's some smoke to it. Now, Suge exaggerates. $700 million, shit, at the hype of it, with Dre album and Tupac album in there, I don't even think the company was valued at $300 million, right? So why would they offer $700 million? That's just Suge. That's just Suge being Suge. Now he also said after that he was shot 2 or 3 months later, or yeah, I think he said he was shot 2 or 3 months later, and he talking about the Chris Brown thing, which if y'all actually, and then he later went to jail after they didn't succeed with that. If y'all actually check the dates, I think he was shot in like August or something like that of 2014. And we all know he went to jail January the 30th, 31st or something like that of 2015. So he was off a few months on that. But we all know that it had nothing to do with Jimmy and them. I don't believe that. But his catalog wouldn't even work. He didn't even own the catalog then, so why would they offer him? The catalog was at Interscope at that time. I'm sorry, at Koch, at E1 Entertainment. So I don't even know what. Should be just talking. Well, if you don't know the things to question anymore, it's hard to question it. Now, if he's talking about, I don't know when they offered him, could have offered him any amount, other than the guy Fuchs. Fuchs offered him in 95 or 96, and that's how they were able to get out of that deal with Time Warner. They offered him $80 million. I think there's an article about that in the newspaper, and y'all heard me talk about it before. And he offered him 2 state-of-the-art studios and was going to let him run it. But that was like in 95, so that's my boy. That's Suge. Suge. It sounds good when you hear it. Oh, yeah, they stole it. I had somebody call me that was like, Suge going to be able to get his company back. I'm like, how can you get something back that's been sold about 5 times? That's just like if you got a car, a classic or something, and you found out it was stolen in 5 years, and it's been sold 5 times, so the owner, can lose it. No, you just get compensated. They just don't take stuff from it. So at best, if Suge prove all of this stuff to be true, which I don't believe, I'm not up here co-signing it at all. At best, he do is have some civil or some money that's being owed to him by whoever was the first person that did it to him without the pain. But he would never get the ownership of any masters or anything back from Death Row, unfortunately. Because I'm one that do believe that the way that he lost that and had to file bankruptcy was definitely wrong. I really believe he was tricked, and the judge in Monterey played a game with him, with Harrio and his attorney, that caused him to do that major judgment that made him ultimately have to file bankruptcy. And so I do agree with and ride with Suge about that. But yeah, Suge just talking BS, y'all. Well, this to cap it off, because I know I talked a bunch of things. No, he would never be able to get his company back. He might have some financial damages done by people if he can prove that did him wrong. Two, he was never offered no $700 million. I don't even think he was offered $100 million, other than the time that he was offered $80-something million in '95, and that was by the guy that was running, I think, Time Warner at the time. That wasn't even done by Interscope and Jimmy Iovine and now. And three, I agree with him. Harry O and Snoop don't own Death Row like y'all think. They just a front of a label. And there's an article out there. They must have scratched it because I can't find it. Where they said they was pretty much letting Snoop be the face of the company for about 5 years and see how it does. And then they re-examine things at the end. But y'all want to keep believing that he owns it and not run it, then all right, go ahead. But hey, that's their thing. But he do have control over it. And he do have the final say-so over it currently. But ownership, you don't have it, y'all. You don't have it. He don't have it. He could do it now. The way Snoop been making money lately, he got some nice things going on. I think Snoop might be worth maybe $40 or $50 million right now. But 3 or 4 years ago, if Snoop had $20 million in the bank, I would have been surprised. I'll be surprised right now if he got $20 million in the bank right now. If you want to keep it real. But it ain't my business. He's doing good things. He's still winning. And he did a great job, in my opinion, of being a rapper from 93, 91. That's still relevant today. Who else can we say that about? Let's name them, y'all. Ice Cube. And is that because of music? No, that's because of his production company. LL Cool J. Yeah, because of the TV shows. All right, I'm stuck, y'all. Help me. Jay-Z came a little later, but Jay-Z's winning. Dr. Dre. Yep. But it's very rare, y'all, of people that's still winning from the 90s. Very rare. And so, got to give him a shout out for staying on top and keeping his name relevant like he has. Album still bullshit. Y'all need to get with some of these youngsters if y'all gonna stay in the rap game. Cause this song y'all got with Sting, oh my God, it's worse. Any of y'all say y'all love it, y'all just some Snoop stands. Y'all always say Tupac stands, y'all some Snoop stands. If y'all say y'all love this shit, Snoop and Dre stands. I'm very disappointed in this album, y'all. Cause I tell you all the time, I love Snoop and Dre music. Haven't heard a song yet that I liked. But that's Reggie. I'm just a fat ex-cop that don't know music, don't know nothing about music. Okay. Peace.